Hey, it's Mark with Mark's Dodgers Cards. Today I'm going to show some recent pickups. Since the National, as I mentioned, I didn't spend my whole national budget. I've been continuing to pick up cards along the same themes. A lot of O-Pee-Chees, Venezuelans, and some others. I noticed several of my recent pickups are sort of parallels to more popular or common issues. So I thought I would show some of those. I'm not going to show all the cards. Here's some of the Venezuelans and O-Pee-Chees that I got recently. So that's a lot. I'm not going to show all those. I got a near complete 1979 O-Pee-Chee Dodgers team set that includes Steve Garvey. And then I got almost all of the 1971 O-Pee-Chees, with the exception of some of the tough high numbers, although I did get some, which I'll show. And then I got some 1966 Venezuelans. But anyway, I'm going to show a few examples of those, and then a couple other bigger pickups that came in recently. So the 1966 Venezuelans I got all the Venezuelans and O-Pee-Chees from one seller on Facebook. I got my previous batch of Venezuelans from him as well, and we made a nice deal, and so I got a whole big bunch of cards. So anyway, this is just the team card I'll show. The other ones are just commons. Here's the Topps version. And then you can see this is the Venezuelan version. It's a duller coloring and tone. It's a pretty nice card. No creases. There's a little bit of something over there, but the back is clean too, which is great. So anyway, that's the Venezuelan. Then I got a bunch of the O-Pee-Chees, and I'll show a few of the stars. Of course, the O-Pee-Chees from 71 are popular because of their backs, which are really cool. So anyway, here's my 1971 Topps Bill Russell. I got it autographed at Dodger Adult Camp last year. And here's what the back looks like. Whoops! Here's what the back looks like. And then here's my O-Pee-Chee. As you can see, these are all pretty clean, nice edges and corners for the most part, and awesome backs. There's a young Bill Russell, second year card of Dodgers. Says he plays outfield, but he ended up being their great shortstop for many years. Here's my Topps Don Sutton, and you can see the back. And then here's the O-Pee-Chee variation, which has those great yellow and the head right in the middle. And then here's my Steve Garvey Topps, which I got also autographed from him in person at the Dodgers camp. And you can see the back. And then here's the O-Pee-Chee version, which I think is a pretty nice example. A little off center, but again, no creases, corners and edges are pretty good. And here's this is rookie card, of course. And then I got a couple of high numbers. I got three. I'm only going to show two of them, the Hall of Famers. Here's Walt Alston, manager, in the Topps version. And then here is the O-Pee-Chee, and these are tougher, these higher numbers. A little bit of corner wear at the bottom there, but still pretty nice overall. And these ones, the higher numbers, don't have the head in the middle. The backs are different, which I didn't know about until these arrived, actually, or I got the picture sent to me. But and then here is the toughest one. This is Rich Allen, 1971 Topps. As it is, the Topps card is a high number and is pretty tough. But there's hundreds of them that are graded by PSA, for example. And then his O-Pee-Chee is really short printed, and I think there's less than 40, I think, graded by PSA. And here's the example I got. It's not perfect, of course, but I think this is a kind of a strong VGEX example. Here's the back. There is a little bit of wax on it, but aside from that, it is pretty clean. Very happy to add this one. It's a really tough card, and yeah, add that one to the collection. Then I got a 1914 coupon cigarettes of Zack. And for comparison, here is his T206. And at the bottom, it says Brooklyn, Wheat Brooklyn. You can see at the bottom, I don't know. And in the back, there's just a Piedmont back. And the Coupon Cigarettes cards are from 1914, and they have the same image, but it says Brooklyn National at the bottom. I'll take it out of this bag that it's in. There's two variations with the Coupon Cigarettes. One just says Brooklyn, and one says Brooklyn National. The one that says Brooklyn is more scarce. I still need that one, but anyway, there's that. And then here's the back, Coupon Cigarettes. And there's a little bit of paper loss, but still I think pretty nice. And then the last pickup that I got, I'll just show this for comparison. This is the Gil Hodges rookie card, so much glare, 1949 Bowman. And then I showed the Duke Snider of this set, and now I've got the Gil Hodges, which is this 1949, I'm going to go back a little bit for this, picture pack. 1947 picture pack, I would say. Sorry, this is 2 years before his Bowman card. This is showing him in a catcher's uniform. This example I got on eBay. I think it is super sharp. The edges are really good. There's no creasing. The back is totally clean. So anyway, I just think this is a great image. And yeah, very happy to add it to the collection. So those are my recent additions. I have, I think, a few more cards coming along the same lines, and I've also started a new modern card project, which I'll share when I get my first batch of those. Not really going to delve into modern, but I am doing a little side quest into that. So anyway, that's what I got today. Some of my recent pickups, and yeah, thanks for watching.